Welcome back, everybody. Holiday Doc here.
What's up, guys? This is ProoFy, and I'm bringing you episode 2 of Dropping Bombs. This is a gameplay on Dome where I run the MP7, but I still play the Slayer role. Some people think that you can't use an SMG and be a Slayer. I say you can.
Well, you have a very different Slayer style altogether. You called it last time the Slob, where not only are you dropping big kills, getting map control, and all that good stuff, but you're also pulling the flag, which is one of the most important things to worry about, especially in objective game types. So, what do you want to talk about today, man? This is your show. Why don't we kick it off to you?
Well, as you all know, I was kicked from Optic, played with LVG for a little bit, and then I ended up on Envy, where I'm hoping to stay for a long time. I actually plan on staying here for a long time. And yeah, the roster is me, JCap, Sensor, and Dito. And we're looking really strong right now. We're just waiting to see what competitive COD brings to us at this point.
So I want to take a quick step back a bit. What happened with Leverage? What didn't click? What made you change your mind and go to Envy?
Well, I mean, you know, Leverage, we're good. We were a good team. But the fact is I wanted to be part of a bigger organization than Leverage. And I felt with Envy, you know, I can, you know, help myself out more and brand myself as a player better on Envy, as well as the help from Hastro, Foreplay, you know, all the Envy members, and just brand myself out better than I could on Leverage.
So it was more of a business decision, you're thinking?
Yeah, definitely more of a business decision. I love Tyler Polchow, TP.
Yeah.
He's a good buddy of mine, but in the end, you know, I just wanted to find a new organization that can help me out, and those guys are willing to do it.
What can you tell me about Envy and their new roster?
This roster is like the type of roster where, you know, none of the players really stand out. It's just like a team that you wouldn't expect, and when you put them together, it works perfectly, if that makes sense.
It does. Do you want to break down your players, and you know what their kind of roles are?
We have me and JCap using the ACR slang. We have Dito and Sensor running SMG. Sensor is first to OBJ, Dito is second OBJ to pull the flag if Sensor is down. And that's what we're running with right now, 2 ACRs and 2 SMGs. So it's working really good for us.
I know a lot of people have tweeted at me already about this roster change, and it was a big deal on the live streams last night. Hex, you know, Hex called me up. He's like, "Yo, you need to get in there. Optic Gaming's playing the new Envy roster," and I was like, "The new Envy roster? What are you talking about?" So I joined in there, and I see all you guys on the team, and I was like, "Damn, what's going on here?" And so you guys played absolutely amazing last night. One map in particular stood out was Lockdown, and you guys just took control of the map and you ran train on those flags. What's clicking for you guys right off the start so easily like this?
Pretty much, these guys are very smart players. Like, they play their roles extremely well. And it's like the type of players where we didn't have to, like, on other teams, like on Leverage, you know, we would have a player switch from their comfortability and try to play a role that they're not accustomed to. On this team, every player is just playing the role that they're comfortable with, and that's what's rolling right now. Just rolling really well. Everyone's playing how they like to play, and apparently the way we all play together is just working. It's like exactly how we wanted to work out.
Well, it's interesting to see. It's amazing, you know. And I want to kind of calm the hate a little bit right now. We are still preseason. There's no official season. There's no official PCOQ. We don't even know if Modern Warfare 3 is on the damn thing.
Yeah.
So when people, I'm gonna say it how it is. People are calling you, you know, the sketch artist, and regardless of what people think, there's nothing to sketch on. There's no season yet, and I can't stress that enough. You know, and you need to be comfortable where you are set for when things get announced, and that's also one of the most important things. A lot of people don't realize that roster changes. It's off season.
You want to find the team for the season.
Exactly.
This is the off season.
Exactly. This is where you need to be working yourself around, making your moves. Yes, it's so vital to do that right now, and people just need to learn the biz a little bit better and learn how things kind of roll. But what are you expecting for this upcoming season? Let me ask you this specifically. What happens if Black Ops goes back to LAN? What do you foresee?
The way I figure, if Black Ops goes back to LAN, you know, JCap and I were recommended as the 2 T3 best players in the game, which is top 3 Slayers in the game.
Hmm.
Along with Dito being a very strong player and since they're a national champ, I think we can run this roster in Black Ops 2 if they do end up going back to Black Ops. So this roster could work for both games. So, and we like each other's personalities as of now. I can see this team being very dominant in any COD title.
What do you think about for the viewer aspect? Do you think
viewer aspect? I would love to see MW3.
Hmm.
This game is just a lot more competitive, a lot more fun to watch for any type of players. You don't want to see 4 FAMASas again. We have PP90s, you have ACRs, you have UMPs, you have MP7s. There's just a variety of weapons that people use on this game. And that's what the viewers like to see. They don't like to see everyone doing the same exact thing with the same exact gun. It's too repetitive.
My major concern is what sponsor is going to pay for players to go back to a game that nobody watches? That's my major concern. How many teams are we actually going to see at these events if it's Black Ops?
Exactly. Now, we might, I mean, like, I could see if it was on Xbox originally, we probably would have had a lot bigger opportunity to make Black Ops bigger. Because the fan base behind Xbox is just a lot more bigger than PlayStation. And, I mean, if they would have went with Xbox from the start with Black Ops, then it could have been, you know, a lot more successful than it was this year. But going back after MW3 is out would be kind of hard to grab viewers and sponsors. I agree.
So let's move on to the second possibility. What if Modern Warfare 3 is picked up, but only as an online deal? What do you think?
I think online wouldn't be as bad. Of course, some connections are a lot worse than others, and that could definitely be a factor, like a what if factor. Like, what if they were on land? What would have happened? But you know, it is what it is. We want to see the game on the circuit, and if we can only go with online, I say we support it. At least we're on the circuit, you know. One thing I do push is that they work on, you know, all the people that like to lag gamers out. They just make sure it's fair, you know.
Yeah, I talked about that heavily on our Rage Quit Monday podcast last night. We were talking about different rule sets. How do we put some rules in place to prevent that sort of thing from happening? And if it does happen, how do we protect the gamers that are here to be legit?
And that would be up to the MOG staff to figure out, you know, make sure it is equal for all of us and no one gets cheated out of an event.
Let's kick off to our last topic. Gamma gamers.
Yeah.
I am very intrigued at this because if you watch any of my stuff, my live streams, I drink an absurd amount of coffee and I need my caffeine to keep rolling. You know, I got late nights, I do a lot of video production, and I play the game as well. What is Gamma Gamers, and why don't you just break it down for me?
Gamma Gamers, you know, it's Gamma Labs is the product. It's a drink, an energy drink. Now, the cool thing about it is the dual aspect of it. Now, I use it when I wake up in the morning whenever I go to the gym to work out. And as I'm working out, you know, I feel the energy, I'm pumped. And then when I go home before I game, I drink it. And I'm a lot more focused, a lot more energetic, and just on top of everything when I play video games as well. So there's like a dual positive effect here. You're going to be able to get your best workout in at the gym as well as play to your highest potential on gaming, which is what I love about the product. And the fact that all the top icons in gaming are supporting it, as well as, you know, the main brander who's promoting it for us and you know, supplying us, is just an awesome opportunity to see someone take action in a scene that not many people will try to take action in, you know? The competitive gaming scene.
How do you pick it up if you want to go buy it?
There is a website, www.gammalabs.com. You can check that out, as well as the tabs at the end of this video that you will see. You can also check that out for your details on how to get your Gamma Labs.
Do they carry it in any sort of stores like GNC or?
It isn't. Yeah, there are in it's in GNC for sure. Yeah, you can get your Gamma Labs at GNC. That'll possibly, if you don't want to order it, that'll be the best way to do it. Just go hit up a GNC in your local area and get some Gamma.
Wow.
It tastes just like fruit punch. Like, it tastes amazing. Like, that's the biggest thing for me with energy drinks or pre-workouts is the taste. Like, even Red Bull tastes like, no offense, like horse piss. And I just, I don't really like the taste. And this tastes just like fruit punch, like Hawaiian punch. And it tastes amazing, and that's the biggest thing for me, and that's why I love Gamma Labs.
Well, it's definitely something I want to try out for sure, if I can get it up here in Canada. But do you have anything else you want to cover? Anything you got coming up here in the last 30 seconds?
This video in particular will not be posted on the Optic channel. I'm going to push for it to be posted on the Envious channel, guys. So show your love to Envious. EOD, baby.
Yeah. All right, guys, I want to thank you for tuning in today, and make sure you show your support. Hit that thumbs up, hit that share button. If you have 5 Twitter followers, if you have 5,000, it doesn't matter. Share it to your Twitter. Let everybody know that, you know, Proofy's back. He's making great content, and he's showing
Really
us.
hope you guys enjoy it, and I really hope you guys like the video, guys.
Thanks a
Really
lot.
do.
I'm Holiday Doc, and I'm out of here.